In this Kit tutorial, you're going to learn step by step how to set up your email marketing with Kit the right way. We're going to cover every single step from first signing up to creating your landing page and email campaign with a blank template, and then all the way to publishing and sending out your first email and making money with paid subscribers. So even if you have zero experience with Kit or email marketing, but want to have a successful email campaign for yourself, your business, or your clients, then this video is right for you. And you can trust me on this because I've personally got over 8 years of email marketing experience. So first, click on the description of this video or go to this link where you'll be able to get a 14-day free trial with Kit and my special discount if you continue to use them. Later in this video, I will give you special access to my 8-step guide to creating lead magnets that convert if you decide to pick up Kit through my special link below. This resource will help you start a powerful, high-converting email marketing campaign that gets you the leads you need for your business. So click on Start Free Trial. Now enter in your name, email, password, agree to Kit's terms of service, and then click on Get Started. Now we'll answer some of these questions from Kit so that they can personalize the experience for us better. Do you already use email marketing tool? I'll say yes. Which tool are you moving from? I'll say MailChimp. This seems to be the most common. How many email subscribers? 0 to 1,000. Now put in your business name. And then click on Continue. Now you can choose a custom subdomain name for your landing pages. So that's what I'll pick. You should pick something that relates to your brand. Then click Continue. Now choose up to 3 items that most explains your business. Then click Continue again. And now you've finished the sign up process and you've been taken to the dashboard. So from this dashboard, we can see up here that we got a 14-day trial, and the plan is the creator plan. This is very handy for this tutorial because I have something extra on their paid plan for me to show you. And that is the free recommendations and the paid recommendations. These 2 features will help you grow your subscriber counts faster and help you earn a little bit extra money along the way. And I'll show you how later in this video. After your 14-day trial ends, if you don't need these extra features yet, you'll automatically be downgraded to a newsletter plan and can keep using it to collect up to 10,000 subscribers. This is by far the best free plan in the industry, so you have nothing to lose. Now, before moving forward, we have some very important account setup settings to tick off. The first being checking your email and verifying your email from Kit. Once that is done, we need to do the most important thing. This will improve your deliverability rate and reduce the chance of your email landing in the spam box. What I'm talking about here is to swap out your generic Hotmail or Gmail address to a professional custom domain name email address. It's very important, and I highly recommend you do this. If you don't have your own domain name yet, it's not covered in this video, but don't worry, you can click up here to the full guide that I've made. So to add this, we can click here and then go to settings, click on email. You can see even Kit tells you this. So click on set up your verified sending domain, put in your website domain name, and click next. Kit can help you do this in most cases, depending on where you're hosting your domain name. So give it a try and click on set this up for me. Click continue, enter in your email and click continue. Now go and retrieve the 4-digit code from your email inbox and click continue. Now Kit has figured out that I'm hosting my domain name with Hostinger. So now I need to log in with my Hostinger account details. Put in your details and click continue. Now give it a few seconds for it to authenticate for you. And there it is, it's done, it's been configured successfully. Now you can click done. And just for your information, in case this didn't work for you, you can manually enter in these CNAMEs and TXT into your DNS records yourself. So now it's done, I'll click on validate. It's successful, so click finish. And the last very important step in the account setup is to add your physical address. This is required by all email providers before sending out your first email. And now I'm going to add my custom email address. Click on Add from Address, enter your name, and then the email address. Click on Add Email, and now go to your inbox, open that email, and verify this email. Now you can see my custom email address has been added to Kit successfully. We go down to the mailing address and enter in our address here. Then click on Save Changes. And that's it. The account setup process is finished. Now the next step is to import your current subscribers from an email marketing platform into Kit. If you don't have any, you can skip this step and go to the next section. But if you do, then you'll want to come up here, click on Grow, and then click on Subscribers. Now there are 3 ways of importing your subscribers. The first is from another email service provider that Kit's connected with. And we chose MailChimp in our sign-up process. And that's why it comes up like this for you to easily input in the API, and they migrate it all over for you. This is the easiest way if your email provider is connected to Kit. But if not, then you can either add 1 subscriber at a time by using this method or importing as CSV. For me, I always use the import CSV because every email provider allows you to download your list as a CSV file, and then you can upload it here easily. So I'll show you how to do it this method. I'll click that, then upload my file, and now you'll have to match these fields. For me, I have 3 important fields that I want to keep, and the rest I don't care about. So the first one is the email, so I'll click email. The second one is the country, and Kit doesn't offer me this option, so I have to type in country myself, and then hit enter. And now under name, I want first name. So I'm happy with the 3 fields, then I click next. Now you want to give this a name. So since it's coming from MailChimp, I'll type in MailChimp. You should give it a name that you'll remember. Now click Start Import. And once it's done, click here. And now you can see here are my subscribers that I've imported over. Now there's 2 more important things within the subscribers that I want to talk about. First is segments. If you click the plus button here, you can create segments. These are very useful to know and make use of when using Kit. For example, if I want to separate out people from different countries or continents around the world and then remarket them a different way for my local products, then I can do that easily here. You'd simply click Add Filter, click here and choose within a country or region. Now you can select, for example, European Union, click Add Filter, put the name in, and then click Save. So now your contacts that are in the European Union will automatically be added to this segment, and then you can send custom emails out to them. The next thing is tags. If we hit the plus button here, and for example, I want to separate subscribers who came from YouTube, and I could type in the tag name YouTube, click Save, and then when I'm trying to collect emails by providing a lead magnet through YouTube, I would tag all those prospects as YouTube, so they're separated out into a different automation funnel. This is a very powerful feature, and I recommend you start using it straight away. So now you know how to import contacts. The next step is to collect emails from your subscribers, and we can do that in 2 ways. And the first is using a landing page. We can do that by clicking on Grow, and then Landing Pages and Forms. This is where you can create a 1-page setup to collect emails, and it's going to be hosted on Kit, so you won't need a domain name or a hosting provider for this. Click on Create a Landing Page, and now you have the option to choose from these templates as a starting point. So pick the one you really like, then click on Choose, and then we'll make the necessary modifications. Now the first thing I want to change is the background. I don't want a confusing image like this because it's hard to see the text. So I'm just going to make it plain black. So then I'd go to here, remove the image, and then go to my color, go to black, and then the transparency, make it 0. Now you can see it's fully black now. The next thing, I want to remove the logo Build with Kit. Bear in mind, you can only do this on the paid plan. If you're on the free plan, it'll be shown, and that's okay. So to remove it, click on that, and then untick this box. Now it won't appear anymore. The next thing I want to do is change the text. So I'll start doing that now by clicking on each of the boxes and making the edits. Next, I want to change the color of the button and the text. So click on that, change the text, and then under colors, I'm going to paste in my brand color green. And even for the outline of these boxes, I'm going to do the same. One more thing with the form, I want to make sure that both fields are required to be filled out. And if it's not, then click on it. Next is to change the image to my lead magnet image. So I'll click on it, then click on replace and choose your image. And now that's done. So once you're happy with the visual of the landing page, the next step is to go to settings. And the first thing is to change the success message. So we're sending them a lead magnet, so the text should match that. Next is the domain name. You can give it a custom URL here. Click add. Then under incentive, now the next step is to decide whether you auto-confirm a subscriber or require multi-step before adding them to your list. Either way, you have to give them the ebook guide that you promised them. So if you want the multi-step, then click here and start editing your email. If you don't want the multi-step, then click the auto confirm new subscribers and then click on download and add your lead magnet here. The next tab is advanced. You can choose what you do if someone is already subscribed and they come back to this page, and you can even set reCAPTCHA form for people. Lastly is the SEO and analytics. You can connect it to your Google Analytics, Facebook business page, or Google Tag Managers. You can decide that for yourself. Once you're happy with all of that, then click on Save. Next step is to preview by clicking here. Make sure to double check that you're happy with everything. And once you are, exit the preview and click on Save and Publish. Now your landing page has been published. Click on the Share button. Now you can copy the official link and open it in a new tab to confirm everything is working and live. Now I'm going to send a quick test. Then I'll click the Send button. And it's successful. So now I'll go to my email, click on Confirm Subscription, and there is my lead magnet. That's perfect. Everything works great. Now the second way to collect emails is through forms. And we can do that by going to Grow and click back into Landing Pages and Forms. Click Create New, and then click Form. Now the difference between form and landing page is that forms are for directly embedding onto your own website if you want to host this email collection page on your own website, whereas landing pages is where you host it with Kit, but they serve the same function. So you can have inline, which is in between the text, modal, which means it's going to be covering your whole page, slide in, it's going to be at the bottom, and sticky bar means it's going to always be at the top of your page. So I'll show you the most common one for now, which is inline. And now once again, they give you the template and you pick the one that you like the most, and then we'll make the adjustments. So I'll choose the first one and then start off with removing the Kit branding, click it, then untick the box. Next, I'm going to change the color of my button to my branding green, then change the text. Now change the title. Now I want to add a first name to my form field. So I'll click the plus button here, and then under custom fields, I'll click on first name and then click on required. Now I'm going to swap the position and drag this above the email address. And I'll check the email address to make sure it's also required. And now I'm going to change the image to my lead magnet image. So I'll go back to general styles, then click on replace, choose my image, and now I have my complete lead magnet form. Preview one more time. And if I'm happy with it, click on exit preview. And now under settings, change the text again to match our lead magnet form. Now under domain name, once again, we can add a custom name. and then click add. And then under incentive, this time we can change it up and do an auto confirm new subscribers. And so then under edit email contents, we won't say confirm your subscription anymore. We're going to say view guide. And I'll change my button colors one more time. I'm happy with that. So click on save. And now I have to add my guide here by clicking on download, choose a file, select my file, and then go to advanced. And this time, because it's on my blog website, I want to hide the form for people who are already subscribed because it can get annoying to keep seeing it all the time. So I'm happy with that. I'll click on save. Now I'm going to click on save and publish because I'm happy with everything. And now to copy this code over to your own website, you simply click on embed. And if you happen to be hosting your websites with Unbounce or WordPress, you can easily connect to Kit by downloading their plugin and going from there. But I'll show you a universal way that'll work on every website. So I'll just go back to JavaScript, copy this script, and I'll go to my website, click on add page, and now in my text field, I'll click on code, paste in the JavaScript that I copy. Now click on preview. And you can see this is what my complete form looks like. It works perfectly on any type of website or hosting provider. Now that you know how to collect emails from your subscribers, the next step is to learn how to send your first email on Kit. So you want to go to send, then click on broadcast and click on new broadcast. Now once again, Kit will have a template that you can choose from. If you want to keep things simple with just text, then use their text only template. Or if you want images or a prettier looking template, then you can choose one of these. I like this one, so I'm going to pick this and then we'll make the necessary edits. Once again, you can remove sections that you don't want to be there. So this is going to be my welcome email, so I'll make the changes to the text first. And remember, it's always a good idea to add personalization. So here, I'm going to add a custom field of the subscriber's first name. And you can do that by clicking here, then opening this box and click on subscriber's first name. Now down here, you can change the colors of the button. Like I'm going to change to my brand color. And now if I want to send my viewers to a page about me or any particular page, then you can go to the URL and put in the link you want. Or if you have something like a video that you want to show, then you can always click on plus here and add a video by scrolling down and clicking on video. Now from the URL, you can enter in your YouTube video or you can upload a video here. And if you want to add anything else, there are many cool custom items you can add to your email newsletter, like a product or a poll. You can even add countdown timers. So pick what you need in your emails. It's very customizable. So I'll delete this. And now down here, make sure your social URLs are updated. And if you don't want any, you can click on it and just delete it. Now at the bottom here, I want to click on Build with Kit and also untick the box and remove it. Now we'll go back up to the top and add our subject line. And then we'll click on Preview. This is what your email will look like on a desktop. And if you click here, this is what it'll look like on your mobile. I would strongly recommend you send a test email first, clicking here, before sending the real thing. Now I'm going to put in my email address and send preview. Then go to my email inbox and open that test email. Check the subject line and check the content. If everything looks great, exit out of this preview page, then click on continue. Now you have two options. You can send it as an email or you can publish it to the web. This essentially acts like a blog post. For this one, I'm going to send it as an email. Now pick your from email address, choose your subscribers that you want to send to. If I choose within segment and in the European Union that I created before, then I can do that as well. Otherwise, you can send to everyone. Now down here, I can either send the email now or set a time and date to send. I'll keep it as send now, but keep in mind, this is a good option to plan ahead with your emails. Under advanced option, you can add a preview text. It will appear under the subject line. This is good to have something here short and sharp, so I'll put it in. And once you're happy with this, click on continue. Now confirm you're happy with everything, then click on send broadcast. That's it. Emails will be sent to 4 different recipients, and you'll be able to see the stats update here as time go by and see the open rate, how many people click, the click-through rate, your unsubscribe and unsubscribe rate. Now that you know how to send a basic email broadcast, it's time to up it a level, and that is by creating an email automation. We can do that by going to automate, then clicking on visual automations, and click on new automation. And now you'll be presented with a long list of templates that you can start using from Kit, or you can start with an empty automation as well. Since we're going to be using a welcome email sequence, so you can pick something like this template of the welcome sequence, but I'm going to show you how to create your own from scratch. So we'll click on start from scratch. Now click on start building. Now we're going to choose a starting entry on how our automation will start. It can either start when someone joins our form, when a tag is added, or a custom field, or when they purchase our product. So the most common one will be when they join a form. So in this case, we're doing a welcome email sequence. So when they enter in their email to the lead magnet to receive the welcome email, then they're going to join this automation. So I'll click on this, and under forms, we're going to pick the landing page that we created together previously, which is this one. Now I'll click on add event, and there's our starting position. Now we need to add the next step. I'll click on plus. So after this initial step, they would have received our initial email and the lead magnet already. So that means this next step, I just want a condition that whether they open the email or not in the past 2 days. Click on add condition. And if they have opened the email, then I'm simply just going to create a second email to send them to move along this sequence. But if they haven't viewed my initial email within the first 2 days, then I'm going to add them to a different email sequence to try and re-engage them to view my first welcome email and check out the lead magnet. And to create the different email sequences, you simply go to the send section and click on sequences. And then create your sequence. And then start adding all the different emails that you want from email 1, email 2, email 3, and so on. Now you can see how powerful this email automation can be. You can easily set up emails that continue on for days or months without having to lift your finger once you've fully set it up to start with. So I strongly recommend you look into this and set it up for yourself. Now the next step I want to show you is how to grow your email list faster. If you're on the paid plan, Kit has a feature that helps you do this. You can go to grow, then click on recommendations, then click on set up recommendations, and it'll connect you with other top creators on Kit, and you can help each other recommend newsletters and cross promote. So pick your category, then click next, pick your topic, click next, add your profile picture, then add your profile heading, and it's good to customize your bio as well to make yourself unique. And you can share your location or turn it off, that's up to you. Then click next. And now you can go through the list and start picking people that you want to recommend. For example, this one, click on recommend. And now you can go to my recommendations and you have one creator there. And by doing this, you're hoping that other creators will reciprocate and start recommend you as well if you put out great content at a consistent rate. So this is all done free for each other, and it's a way to cross promote. Now, if you're willing to spend some money or you want to make some money with recommendations, then you can go to earn and click on paid recommendations. This is where you can make some extra cash to cover for paying for your Kit subscription. So for example, if you're getting about 1,000 subscribers and you have 3 recommendations in your email, and let's say you have an average conversion rate and you have a broad audience, you can earn up to $600 a month. But if your audience is more niche or B2B, they can go up to $900. This is just an estimate, but it's worth doing to make some extra cash. Kit is one of the few email marketing providers who allow this. So to set it up, you can click on this and then go over to Sparkloot and apply and set this up. Another way of earning an income through Kit is through their product feature. You can sell digital products straight from the Kit platform, and you don't need a different sales funnel builder. This is a handy feature to have when you're ready and have a digital product to sell. This is a quick note regarding my bonus offer to you. If you decide to get Kit through my link, you can just go here and collect the bonus. It's that simple. Now that you've become an expert in creating email funnels with Kit, the next step is to build your traffic source to get valuable leads, and this next video will help you do just that. So check it out, and I'll see you in the next video.